Welcome back to another market update, everyone. My name is Chris, or you might also know me as BeatTheMarketz on eToro. In this one, I want to go through what economic reports are expected and what the market is expecting from these this week. First of all, let me mention that this video was made using Descript's overdub feature. Again, it's a day where I'm unable to record something myself, so instead I am writing a transcript for the text-to-voice model, which has been trained on my voice. I'll explain more later, but for now let's take a look at what we can look forward to in the week ahead. In the US, we have the FOMC minutes for the Federal Open Market Committee meeting earlier in June. These minutes give us a detailed look into the discussions and decisions made by the committee during their monetary policy meetings. The FOMC minutes are a key release and will likely have a big impact on the direction the market takes, particularly when analysing forward guidance. The highlights from the last meeting and key areas to monitor in the minutes are the following. Economic activity continued to expand at a modest pace with robust job gains in recent months and a low unemployment rate. Inflation remained elevated. The US banking system was described as sound and resilient. Tighter credit conditions for households and businesses were identified as a potential weight on economic activity. The committee decided to maintain the target range for the federal funds rate at 5 to 5.25%, indicating a pause to assess further information. The committee emphasized its strong commitment to returning inflation to its 2% objective and indicated it would continue to reduce its holdings of Treasury securities and agency debt and agency mortgage-backed securities. Another key report we get out of the US is the Payrolls report. The last report showed an increase in employment across various sectors, a rise in the unemployment rate, and modest changes in earnings. The consensus estimate is for the US to add 225,000 jobs, which is a low estimate when compared with the data we've been seeing this year. The unemployment rate is expected to stay the same at 3.7%, and average hourly earnings are expected to fall slightly from 4.3% to 4.2%. Back home in the UK, we are expecting final readings of the S&P Global PMIs, Halifax house prices, and new car sales. Global PMIs are a measure of economic activity in the manufacturing and services sectors. The services PMI data provides insights into the growth or contraction of the services industry, which is a critical component of the UK economy. The market consensus is for manufacturing to slow from 47.1 to 46.2, which would indicate more contraction in manufacturing. Services are also expected to slow a little from 55.2 to 53.7, but this would still indicate expansion in this sector. Construction is also expected to slow slightly. The Halifax house price index is expected to fall 0.1% month over month, with an annual decline of 1.7% expected as the cost of living crisis in the UK continues. New car sales are expected to fall sharply from 16.7% to 13.5%. I imagine the rising cost of finance is a major contributor to this, but also the industry has been struggling with supply issues. I will do my best to report on these and provide some commentary. As mentioned at the beginning of this video, I am using Descript's overdub feature, which allows you to create a text-to-speech model of your own voice, using Lyrebird AI to achieve state-of-the-art voice synthesis. Overdub is available for free on all Descript accounts, with Pro accounts having access to an unlimited overdub vocabulary. It's also a really easy to use editor. You can check it out by following my link either in this video's description or at the bottom of my post on eToro.